Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Bava, and I'm doing another Swiss M14 draft. And we've got sweet Ogre Battledriver, which is definitely our first pick here. That guy's pretty rad. I just want to see if he's worth anything. I think we're going to take him anyway. But he seems like he could see playing standard. He's worth a whopping 15 cents. Alright, so what are we passing along here? Nothing really exciting, actually. This pack is a bit of a dud, except for the Battledriver, who's good. So, Ingots going around, Archaeomancer, Auramancer, Disperse, Sliver. There's playable cards in there, but there's nothing amazing. Enlarge is quite good, and so is Serra Angel. And I think mostly I like Serra Angel more than Enlarge. There's also some really good blue flyers. This pack is really as good as the last pack was bad. And so I guess we could go for the red-white deck. Serra Angel's the best card here. There's some good green cards in here and some good blue cards in here. So red, blue, red, green. I think I'll just go ahead and take the Serra Angel here. See what else comes around. Alright, so now we have a Tusker. Nothing great in red unless we want the Shortcutter. It's a pretty aggressive 2-drop. But not great in this format. Tusker is good here, and then we'll double in 3 colors. Deadly Recluse is also good. There's also Liturgy of Blood. I guess there's Master of Diversion, which is actually in our colors, and he's good. Let's take that guy. Alright, so there's a Corrupt, which is pretty sweet. Dawnstrike Paladin, who's not a very aggressive 5-drop. We could certainly get some slivers going in red-white, or we could take the Academy Raider. I think the Raider's a better pick than the slivers, because red Intimidate gets through quite a bit. Green just looks really open. But it might still be too early to tell at this point. So let's take the Raider. There's nothing here that I really love. You know what, let's just take the Giant Spider. How open green has been. Could be the direction we go in. But here's a Pitchburn Devils, which is a good pick here. There's also an Auramancer, but we're probably not going to be an enchantments deck. Child of Night in black. Some good green cards again. Woodborne Behemoth came all the way around. That's a little surprising. But there's also the Active Treason here. And I think the Active Treason is worth getting. Because there are sack outlets. I mean, we could find something. Alright. It's a Canyon Minotaur. Who I like. Let's sort this by mana cost. 3, 4, 5. There's another 4-drop. Rumbling Baloth, of course, is really good too. Alright, I'm perfectly happy with the Lightning Talons. It's a good enchantment for us. We'll dip into green. If we have to. I hate getting mind rotted. Alright. Alright, so our white's not looking that great. And there's a Basswood Hydra. It's pretty damn sweet. There's also a Shiv's Embrace. This isn't the good Hydra. That's the good Hydra. He's still pretty burly though, huh? There's a Nightmare, there's a Blightcaster, Fortify, Shortcutter, Lightning Talents, Bloater Sliver. Wow, this isn't very good. I think we'll take the Bloater Sliver here. These cards aren't very good either. Maybe, I mean, there's good blue cards, Divination. I think we'll take the Rod of Ruin here, though. And definitely the Geyser. I don't know, red seems pretty good. Still up in the air between green and white. There's so many double colored cards in M14. Alright, so now we have Celestial Flare, which is pretty tough. Goblin Shortcutter, Wall of Swords, and Hive Strings. Maybe Hive Stirrings is really good with Ogre Battledriver. Maybe I should just straight up take the Goblin Shortcutter here. But I think I'm going to take the Flare. We'll see if we run it. There's a Quag Sickness coming around. I'll take the Hatchling. Oh. Is that guy worth anything? Johnny, no. I think the pick here is the Bubbling Cauldron. Now, if we get some more active treasons, it's pretty darn good. Alright, this guy's kind of lame, but he's hard to block. Shiv's Embrace came back around. This is a good card. Fortify seems okay here. Kind of going with an aggressive. All right. Yeah. White and green still a little up in the air. These guys are great, especially in an 18 land deck. That's a late Accursed Spirit. Alright. Chandra's Phoenix. 2/2 flyer for 3 that comes back. I've only got 1 burn spell. All the same. I like the Phoenix. I'll straight up just take the shock here, I think. Another Master of Diversion, but the shock's better. And the outrage is good. Now we're getting a little removal. It's all coming together. Alright, Celestial Flare is just so hard to play unless you're like way into white. If you're just like gonna run a few white cards, it's hard to get double white early enough to make that work. I mean, you can hope for double white by the time you get to Sarah Angel mana. And I guess Flare is still good later, but kind of sucks to have it stuck in your hand. Goblin Diplomats. There's also Barrage of Expendables. I think the Diplomats are pretty darn good. Wow, I think the Ratchet Bomb is pretty darn good too. There's also what? Charging Griffin. Charging Griffin's a good flyer. And Sentinel Sliver. I think I just want the Charging Griffin over the Ratchet Bomb. Molten Birth or another Charging Griffin. I've got 2 enchantments, which I think is enough. The wall against the Flyers deck. Thunderstrike could be a good trick. See, look at these good green cards still. We'll take that Baloth. Maybe I I should have been taking good green cards this whole time, but gosh, we almost have a really good mono red deck. Maybe we do. Yeah, it's not bad. Alright, it is kind of bad, huh? So we only have 12 creatures. So what do we take out of here? Seismic Stomp, maybe Thunderstrike. Alright, be a little bit more lean and mean like that. And that puts us at 18. We got Sarah Angel, Charging Griffin, Master, Fortify. Those are good cards. We've got Vastwood Hydra, Behemoth, Baloth, and Giant Spider. Those are also good cards. I feel like the flyers, I feel like the white cards are just a little bit better. Running creatures in green though. Alright, so let's look again. Lance Kaiser, Raider, Treason, Sliver, Talons, Phoenix, Birth, Construct, Minotaur, Battledriver, Ships Embrace, Pitchburn Devils. Okay. Let's just see what it looks like. Behemoth, Baloth, Spider. Alright. Everything costs 2 green. I feel like that's going to be the death of it. Flyer, Flyer, Tapper. Fortify is pretty damn good. You can always add 1 Tyrant back in. Or a trick. Maybe we take out the Sliver Construct and we have these at the end. We need creatures. Creatures without flying can't block. I feel like we do need one more creature. Maybe it's Tyrant. It's probably not Angelic Wall. We're not the most aggressive tank, but we're pretty good. Question is, do we run this with 17 land? I guess it's not too bad. Just 2 5-drops, a 1 6-drop. That's 17 landable. Yeah, and I like running the white over the green because I've only got 1 double white and that's a 5-drop. Green, I have 3 double greens I'd want to play. And yeah, they start at 4 drops, but it just seems a little tough to get there. And is it worth playing Bubbling Cauldron and Active Treason? Is that really going to be what we want to do? Bubbling Cauldron makes removal really challenging for your opponent, so that's nice. But yeah, if we took both of those out, now we'll try it. Alright, so let's add some land in here. Yeah. We'll do 12 and 5. Seems good. Alright. Well, this is what we're gonna try. And we'll see how we do. Mostly red. Handful of white stuff. Battledriver, our pack one, pick one, sticking with us till the end. Maybe ill-advisedly, but we did manage to get like a pretty decent deck here, so I think it'd do alright. And we'll find out soon. I'll see you guys in round 1.